Hello everyone, it's Pete back again. This time we're at the bottom end of the market again. Again, this is a harmonica that I've not had to change any reeds in, but did need a little bit of setting up. I found with cheap harmonicas, I've had a few in my time, that normally the higher keys are okay, sort of. C can be okay. Normally the D's, the F's, they play okay. You know, sort of C through to F. You're not too bad. You won't have to do too much to them. I normally find that on cheap harps, it's the excuse me, I'm making a fag while I'm talking, but it's the lower keys that need the most work, and by work I mean gapping to get them to play. But I keep a few cheap ones for the odd keys. This particular one I've got here is an A flat, and this is a Merano. And don't go, oh, Merano, you know, jambone, oh, you know, terrible, because you can get these harps to play quite nicely. Excuse me. They're very, very similar to a pre-MS Hohner in construction. In fact, sorry, repeat myself, I mean pre-MS reed plates are dropped straight into this harmonica. The covers are almost identical to Special 20, old Pro harp, old Cross harp. The comb, the bar running through, you can't see on the camera, when you look in these, there's a bar set back in there. The only difference is the size of the holes that the screws go through to hold the reed plates of the comb. They use smaller screws on these and the jam bones. But as I say, this particular one is an A flat. I don't very often get asked to play an A flat. So I had this, open the covers up on the back. The only deterioration on the covers on these is a slight bluing that you can get on the chrome covers. I would say they're a better quality cover than a Hohner, because the only ones I've ever had to have chromed or repaint have been Hohner covers. None of the other harps I use have I had to do any work on the covers. Anyway, I digress. Basically, I keep a few of these E flats, E flats, C sharp, F sharp. The keys that you don't very often tend to play. That's in the second position there. But this one I gapped, and it's not a bad little harp. It'll do, you know. And it's for £3 or £4. It's obviously it's not as loud and as bright. It lacks that certain something that a good quality Hohner or Suzuki will give you. But you can make up for a lot of that with the amplifier. You know, if you've mastered how to gap the reeds, and there are loads of videos out there showing you how to do this gapping and arcing. My guy is Dave Payne out with a harmonica, smashing bloke, really nice fella, always ready to give advice. Started with Adam Gusso showing how to gap on a Hohner Marine band. From that I went on YouTube and found Dave Payne out with the harmonicas, and that's how I got into doing all these repairs. And if you can spare the time, if you've got an old harp to mess about with, have a look at the videos on YouTube showing you how to do this gapping and arcing and bossing. And some of these cheap harmonicas, they're never going to play, you know, you can't make a silk purse out of a sow's ear. But you can improve them incredibly over how they arrived, out of the box, you can really make them play quite well. And it's this is one in point. I've gapped it, arched the reeds a little, open the covers up, and it's now a perfectly acceptable part to play. If somebody said we're going to play in E flat, and you're going to need an A flat harp, I'd be quite happy to play that. It wouldn't bother me at all. I'll try and come back with something else.